Interesting. Last time I talked to this guy, I was being offered a white amulet for... Was it just walk west? I don't remember if it was going west or if it was going to defeat a cleric. I do remember, like, yeah, like... I saved my game before he said he'd give me a white amulet if I do his quest. Now I'm being offered a black amulet if I do the quest. I don't know, I would have preferred he still offers white, because that just gives me one more teleport to a village that's under attack. Okay, maybe somebody's gonna be, like, selling me cards I want for black amulets, who knows. Okay, I really don't have to go that far, don't I? Change anti-card. I'm gonna play against this genie here. I'm going for it. And I'm keeping my hand. Okay, this is probably the best card from Homelands. Searches for any card. Any blue instant. Typically one's not from Homelands. Okay, so Acacian Priest resolves. Sure. I'll attack and I'll see what happens. No blocks. I'll just make Acacian Priest a 2/2 for the turn. So what, this gains control of any creature with power less than or equal to that of Old Man of the Sea? I know the opponent has a Force of Will in hand. And they just use that to stop the Phyrexian Warbeast. Yeah, I knew that was coming. Well, I guess if the opponent doesn't have another Force of Will, or anything that can just counter this, I'll just play a Wrath of God and clear the board of creatures. Oh, this genie has a Mox Ruby in their deck? Well, yeah, we've seen the Old Man of the Sea before. So that can only gain control of creatures with lesser power. Unless, I don't know, the Jinn can just pump the power on this to like 5 or something. That should be safe. Oh, wow. I'll get a new hand as well. Anarchy, destroy a white permanence. Now, where did that come from? Okay, but the opponent's at 1 life. And I can just drop another Sarah Angel. I don't know, unless that gets destroyed too. Maybe he plays another Anarchy. Yep, he will play another one. And a Brainstorm. I'm gonna take 1 damage here. I'll just take the damage. I'll take the 1 damage. You know what? Fuck it. I'm playing the Giant Spider this time. This time I'm gonna play Giant Spider. So, does this actually gain control of it? Power less than or equal to Old Man of the Sea's power. Okay, so it could steal a creature with 2 power. I didn't read that right. Well, I guess not if I remove it first. So if this just attacks, it's just gonna bounce off Old Man of the Sea. There's like really no point. Surely he can't have a 3rd copy of Anarchy, right? Surely not. Because I don't know what else you want me to do here. Players play with the top cards of their libraries revealed. And that's a time walk off the top of his deck. That's a time walk. Meanwhile, best I guess I can do is Grizzly Bears. Icy Manipulator, let's just do that. And then use the Icy Manipulator to tap. The only creature that could block Sarah Angel. Ugh, that was starting to get annoying. That was getting really annoying, in fact. Savannah Lines, if I want to just play a more aggressive green-white deck. 2-1 for 1 mana with no drawback. Not something you really had a lot of access to back in the day. I meant to swap out my anti-card. I just bribed him with the gold by accident. Okay, they're selling a tropical island for dirt cheap. I'm gonna pick that up. So I need to get here, ultimately. Okay, I can go get any sorcery of my choosing with this. Or I could just spend like 1 black amulet and go grab a common card or something. If there's anything good in I know Armageddon's crazy good. Exile 2 target artifacts. This is actually interesting. I mean, technically, maybe you can call this cheating, but I do have access to the game file, so I can just go and look at anybody's deck without needing to spend amulets to do so. So I went and looked at the Sainted One's deck. 4 copies of that Armageddon clock. 4 copies of that Copper Tablet. Yeah, his deck is just stacked with artifacts that just do, like, simultaneous burn damage to both of us. Yet he's gonna always start with more life than I do, so... yeah, that style of gameplay definitely favors him. And for what it's worth, also, yeah, he's got at least 3 copies of Armageddon in his deck, so... I guess, I don't know, I guess we have to play without lands. I hope we can maybe do something with very few lands in our possession. If he's just gonna keep destroying them with Armageddon. So, to deal with all of his artifacts that just do burn damage over time. And this only cost me a single black amulet. I'm just gonna buy 2. I'm not expecting to need, like, 3 of these every single game. Any sorcery if I defeat a Lord of Fate. What sorceries do I still need? I'm not even sure. Which ones would I actually still really, like, that badly need? I don't know, maybe an extra copy of Wrath of God if I'm going against, like, a super aggressive deck that just throws out all its creatures, like, by turn 4 or 5. But if I do this, then I need to find a Lord of Fate. And be able to actually defeat him. I mean, yeah, this should be like another easy win. Yes, as I was saying earlier, this cleric plays a lot of low-cost creatures. He can do that quickly, so do I just let him go ham and then drop a Wrath of God to wipe the board? How many more creatures do you think he's gonna play? Okay, now I'll just wipe the board. And then immediately follow this up with Sarah Angel. I 'Cause, 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 ' can't be blocked by creatures with power 3 or greater. I don't really want to lose this to a 1/1, so... Alright, so this can block the Kithkins. Okay, there's a third one. I'll just fly over all of these anyways, it's fine. Oh, we got more carrier pigeons! Or do I want to go look for Black Lotus, Library of Alexandria, and Mox Ruby? I could take a random 1/1 with protection from black, really bad piece of removal, and then just a really inefficient way to draw cards and fly over my opponent's creatures. You're paying 4 mana for this 1/1 flyer. At least you're drawing 1 extra card, but yeah, honestly, still, that's a horrible rate. I was only playing this because, I don't know, I literally had nothing else that could fly. Dungeon clue. No artifacts allowed in Dungeons of Graz Keep. So, no serrated arrows, basically, and no Phyrexian Warbeast. Sylvan Library, permanently in effect. Life losses carry over, like any dungeon. I probably have another Mishra's Factory on standby anyway, so if I lose that one... I don't think it's the end of the world. Well, I have a turn 2 Phyrexian Warbeast play I'm gonna make. Okay, that would only, like, start taking effect next turn if he chooses to not draw. Okay, chose to not draw for the draw step, so... Opponent may only declare creatures with flying or island walk as attackers. You can just choose every, like, draw step to, like, not draw a card, and then if you do that, then you can't be attacked by anything except for flying and island walk creatures. Well, at least I also get extra draws. But, yeah, I can't attack. He's playing a mill deck. And all I'm drawing is just white cards. Plains. He's gonna counter it. How many cards are still in my deck? 20. I need to find a plane sooner or later so I can just drop a Sarah Angel on the field. I'm pretty close to being able to cast one of these. I mean, that's probably going to be my main win condition here at this point. It's not like they can attack anyways. Maybe I'll draw my planes, maybe I'll draw it. Well. Man, I can't get, like, anything to resolve that I need to. He's not playing any creatures now, is he? Can I just draw none? My opponent's playing a mill deck. I have, like, a few win conditions that can actually out Island Sanctuary, and they're all getting countered. Also, hey there, Physicist. Big pressure news, you say. How many cards are left on my... 6 left. 6. Wait, I can attack? He didn't skip the draws with Island Sanctuary? I can actually attack? I was just assuming he was doing that every single turn. Also, what's the big pressure news? He's already gonna kill me with the first millstone. I have one card left in my deck. I can't attack. None of these creatures that I actually got on the field fly. You got me there. Do I have another Mishra's Factory like I said? No. Okay, I do. I have it over here. So yeah, no real harm done, apparently. So what's the thing that nobody's talking about exactly? Also, is that... No, that's an undead knight. He's not exactly who I'm looking for. Okay, I found a Lord of Fate. And I'm okay with losing a giant spider. So let's do this. I could be okay with losing a giant spider here. Alright, so yep. Just like in the original game, he's playing white and black. As I would imagine. Team rebrand. I will have to wonder why, though. Okay, something that destroys artifacts. Not that I play that many of those. I'm wondering what it means, exactly. The next big project. So what are you implying exactly for pressure? I'm just trying to imagine what this implies here. That's what I was thinking. Are they gonna, like, sort of, like, put that on the back burner? That's what I was thinking. Alright, so it's not like I can put down Walking Wall to block this. That won't really work out. Attacks each turn if able, and if this just blocks, it becomes a 3/3. Okay, this can dispatch of the Juggernaut just fine. He's playing another one. That still doesn't account for the other Juggernaut that's now staring me down. I think I know what you mean by that, yes. I think I remember. Okay, that's gonna clear that Juggernaut out. Didn't you say something like a couple months ago about them just completely changing the formula of the main game? Pestilence deals 1 damage to each creature and each player. So he can kill this elf, no problem. I mean, I don't know. Honestly, if you were to ask me, like, good Good idea. Rather than just try and change pressure into something that it really wasn't meant to be. I mean, I don't know, maybe, like, the new game could have possibly just been, like, better than the original experience, but I don't know, I wouldn't, like, personally tamper with the original experience. Since the pressure brand is now toxic, oh yeah. Tell me about it. I'm gonna play this Ifrit here. We're just gonna play that. I'll just pass. Launch Tetravite, so that's going to create two 2/2s. Two 1/1s, actually. Sacrifice a creature, destroy target artifact, so targeting my walking wall. Yawgmoth Demon. Isn't this the demon that makes you sacrifice an artifact every turn? That creature also becomes an artifact in addition to its other type, so it's going to become a 7/7. He gains 6 life, but his demon is gone. So this 1 damage to each creature with flying in each player, so... I'll get rid of those 2 Tetravites, or whatever they are. I'll get those off the board. And we'll give Lightburr a +1/+0. That's 6 damage. Three activations of Pestilence is gonna kill If-Biff over here. Oh no, just... We're gonna do this just so that even more damage gets dealt to both of us. Okay, now I gotta deal with Brass Man over here. What do you have here? Okay, of course he has the creature that can block. And I think I actually just lose here to Pestilence. Yeah, I just actually do die to Pestilence on that one. Ouch. I really thought I had him right where I wanted them, but nope. I'll just replace that lost giant spider with another one. I really thought I was gonna beat him too, but no, I screwed that one up. And now I just need another Lord of Fate to show himself. It's not really happening exactly. Oh no, I just want to find this Lord of Fate and be done with this. You're only gonna give me like 1 Lord of Fate to duel? Really? I just want to be done with this. There's another try. Wait, so he has Black Knight to start with, apparently. Well. Counters green spells. If he just pays 2 black, he can counter any green spell I play with that Death Grip. So I take 1 damage from this, because I only have 1 white card in my hand. 3 mana to do 1 point of burn damage. Good job. Good job. Alright, this guy has protection from black at least. Alright, well, he doesn't have mana to counter my shit with Death Grip. Play that Wild Growth. Juggernaut is back. I'll play a Dirkwood Boars and... yeah. I don't know. Choose blockers. Yeah, I'm gonna trade away that Chub Toe to get rid of the Juggernaut. So I can swing with Dirkwood Boars and Order of Lightbur. Gets +1/+0. I'm gonna do that twice, actually. I got him to 8 life with that. I'm just gonna put that on the field, too, while we're at it. Grass Man is now in the way, but this shouldn't really be a problem. Let's turn this Wild Aether into a 3/1. We'll just do that. Exactly that. I'll let the Black Knight hit me for 2. Yawgmoth Demon. That's his only creature, and I have a guy with protection from black that can pump himself. That's perfect. +1/+0. That is perfect, actually. Just attack with everybody anyways. Alright, and now I need to go and claim my reward. I'll also take these cards. Any card of your choice? Any card, period. Like, any card that's in the Alliances mod. So, just about nearly anything between 1993 and 1996 I can take. Any card, you say? Oh, what a pleasant surprise. So I'm gonna get this in addition to any sorcery I might choosing as well. Any card, so yeah, I have to pick wisely. Any card, he says, choose wisely. I mean, the card pool is still really small, but this is going to be a tough choice. Okay, that's another way to deal with the Sainted One, all of his, like, burn cards. This is, like, another way I can just deal with all his, like, artifacts that do burn damage. Simply try and just out-heal the burn damage with Spirit Link and my strongest creature. Yeah, safe to say this choice might actually take a while. Destroy target black permanent, interesting. I could double up on this. I'd probably just rather, like, take an even better card than just that. Flying in first strike on this guy. I could also just opt to take another Savannah. Just to, yeah, make my mana base even better. Oh no, yeah, I guess this to go with my 3 brushlands. We could do that. Yeah, this is not going to be a very easy choice. Any card, pretty much, between 1993 and 1996, with a few exceptions. That's really strong for... I mean, the drawback? I mean, if I could just consistently remove my opponent's creatures, then, like, yeah, what creature is going to be, like, gaining Forest Walk if I can just, like, consistently remove all their creatures with stuff like Swords of Plowshares and whatnot? So I basically get to make my opponent's best creature unblockable every turn, but I get a 4/5 for 4 mana. Did I actually, like, select the card, or did I just not take anything? Okay, yeah, I got the card. Nevermore Hall. Can we just go back and get a reward for the Lord of Fate himself? Now I have 2 copies of the Wrath of God. Okay, that's another way to gain life. Maybe not the most effective one, but it does gain you life nonetheless. Yeah, a land that can't even produce mana, like, it's gotta do something really good if it can't make mana, but even by itself. It's gotta be able to do something really good. I don't know what I'm gonna do with that. Or Walking Dead, actually. Don't think I need the Unstable Mutation either, to be honest. I'll probably just let go of the Diamond Valley as well. Also, not under the impression I'm gonna really need any deserts. They only do 1 damage to an attacking creature after combat. When it comes to dealing with pesky 1 toughness creatures, I have 3 serrated arrows already that are just really good at dealing with them. I'm already playing triple serrated arrows anyways. Yeah, down here. I think I'd rather just get someplace else. What is the toughness of Sisters of the Flame? I think that's a 2/2 creature. But yeah, taps for like 1 red. I got a free card. More likely than not, just gonna turn around and sell it for more money. Alright, pretty much a free white amulet. I was just here, like, not even too long ago. Okay, just put me somewhere else. Hornwall Temple is... I might be possibly able to run there. I might be fast enough to run there, perhaps, without needing to use a white amulet to reach it. Oh, White Knight. I love White Knight. Don't love this opening hand, though. Or this one. I don't want to, like... I don't know, I really don't want to play a 4-card opening hand. Better late than never, I guess. But I really don't know what I'm supposed to do here now. I am just so far behind right now, I don't even know how I'm supposed to catch up. And then there's this, just giving all his creatures +2/+1. Like, how am I supposed to really catch up here? I'm too far behind, aren't I? Spent, like, the first 2 turns, like, I don't know. Not even having any lands to play. Well, actually, turn 2 and turn 3, but still, I think you get the idea. That was several turns in a row I didn't have any lands to play. That was just terrible. I'm gonna put Ernam the Jin in there. Cornwall Temple, you say? Shouldn't be that far off. Especially with the extra fast running speed I have. I think I'm actually gonna do one of those not too long after I finish this Shandalar stream. It's probably gonna, again, be like more 400% modifier run attempts. Cornwall Temple, I'm close, I think? I better get there in time. Okay, that sells for 360 gold. Yep, I did in fact just sell the demonic hordes. I said I was probably gonna be doing that. So I'm just trying to guess what the forest dragon is gonna go and play. Okay, we can wager this green Ifrit guy. So he's on Giant Turtle, and I guess whatever green cards happened to exist back in the day. Okay, I'm not getting mana screwed this time, it looks like. So this we can actually do stuff with. Oh, okay. Jeez, how many of these little snakes are you playing? Jeez, how many snakes do you play in your deck? Okay, and there's the giant turtle. Meanwhile, I'll play my giant spider. Okay, I guess we just play Sarah Angel, start attacking with that next turn, and just win the game. Win the game. Select a land to sacrifice. Okay, but let's just start swinging here. Pass. X damage to each creature with flying in each player. So I lose my Sarah Angel to that hurricane. But I still have a giant spider that can attack. Still at least have a giant spider going. And there's now Thicket Basilisk in the way. So yeah, if this gets into a fight with anything else, it's gonna die at end of combat, so... Anna's got 4 toughness too, mind you. So, I'm just wondering how do we want to actually approach this? Okay, this is basically doing the same thing, Cockatrice, but it also flies. Let's just hope I find a good creature before he does. That's a really expensive way to make snake tokens. Which could actually kill me if I can't actually get anything on the board here. Not attacking, interestingly enough. Mishra's Factory, I guess, can do something. We have to do this. Okay, why can't I click on anything? Leaping Lizard. Now there might actually just be, like, too many creatures in the way here. Especially if I just sit here and do nothing because I can't really do anything else. Wrath of God is just going to wipe the board again of creatures. Oh yeah, of course. Of course that's gonna do absolutely nothing. Let's block a snake token. Alright, I'll just wipe the board again. Because, yeah, God forbid I try and do anything else. Another Thicket Basilisk. There's no way I got this. If he's just gonna have more creatures than I do, there's no way I got this. There's just too many creatures. Yeah, too many creatures. So if I have to pass, that's gonna be 2 damage right there. I will let it through. And then I will... Okay. Interesting. We have to play that for sure. I'm at 1 point of life. I've just died to mana burn. Okay, I'm at 0. And now I'm at 0. Okay, yep, make that 0 life. Can you not? Can I just go and, like, put my deck back together? Is that too much to ask? Oh, never mind. Can I just go and, like, fix my deck? I'm now missing a card. Yeah, now that I'm short a card again. Can I just go and, like, put something else in there? Alright, Gorilla Pack, I guess. Yep, so I just lost my first duel that actually really mattered because, yeah, now we're like, we lost the village. And can you not? So, what's it looking like here? Forest Dragon. We're gonna actually rematch the Forest Dragon. Maybe I won't just get, like, stuck on not enough creatures behind a Serpent Generator. Maybe it won't be, like, so bad this time. Okay, he also starts with that. Hoping maybe it won't be so bad this time. I mean, Wrath of God just destroys the extra creature he starts with anyways. Is what I'm thinking. I just wanted to play a bunch of creatures and then blow them the fuck out with Wrath of God. 3 for 1 is still pretty good. I don't want to go too low on life. So we'll just... And now I gotta deal with a Craw Worm. Actually, I don't have to deal with a Craw Worm. Alright, pass. Leaping Lizard is... not really gonna be a problem here. Especially if I shrink it down. Oh, look at all these serrated arrows. Yeah, now this Leaping Lizard can't really do anything. I guess I can just chump block. Thicket Basilisk. Again. I mean, at least this could fly over it, theoretically. Or I'm just gonna spend like 4 arrowhead counters to get rid of this thing. And then he'll just probably deploy another. Hurricane. And there's a giant turtle now in the way. We'll attack with just this. Okay. Yeah, I'm at 7 life, and I don't know how to gain any of it back here. And I'm gonna lose my War Beast again. So this is attacking me. I will just shrink it down to a 1-3. Okay, Giant Spider, can you just actually stick around and help me? Oh, finally. Stop playing cards. Oh, finally, I get a fucking break here. +1/+0. Just this will attack. Didn't assign blocker, so... let's do +1/+0 again here. Okay, I'm a little bit ahead, well, a little bit behind on lifestyle. Sarah Angel. This is definitely where we want to be. Pass. I think I got him. Right where I want him to. I think I have him exactly where I want him. Alright, this dragon is toast. We just saved Hornwall Temple. Now I gotta get the Sarmel's Oasis all the way up here. And I have to duel a summoner. I want to go get that mana link, but I have this summoner I now have to deal with. They're not gonna let me leave without a fight. Not letting me leave without a fight, though, of course. Become assembly worker. I'll just make this Mishra's Factory attack for 2. Okay, then. I'll play Gorilla Pack and pass. And she's just gonna play a bigger creature, obviously. Because to hell with what I want to do. Fastball, you can just Onul it. That's gonna attack, and I'll just take 4. Okay, I need to just stop drawing lands and nothing else. I actually need to, like, I don't know, draw into another win condition. Before I lose my brush land, I need to actually find a win con. Like, I need an actual win condition here. Chub Toad, at least that's something I can cast. Who am I kidding? I'm still way behind here. Alright, a creature I literally won't be able to block that has Forest Walk. And that's just about all I'm drawing right now, too. That's all I'm finding. I'm not even gonna, like, bother to play the rest of this out. I don't even want to try and play that out anymore. I'm gonna put in a Plains to make up for the now, like, missing brushland. Yeah, I don't want to play that out anymore. I'm really close. Oh, it's Einstein. Whenever a player casts an enchantment spell, counter it. You may trade your Sarah Angel. Never mind. You can't really convince me to sell Sarah Angel for like 5 life one time. You're not gonna be able to really convince me. So can you just let me go to Sarmel's Oasis? It's right there. I have a Mind Stealer who wants to duel me. I'm gonna pass on that. Blue Amulet for any enchantment. How much is this? I'll just take one, actually. I'll take a Spirit Link, I suppose. Never mind. Okay, I'll give him my Serpent Generator for a bit of money. That's too much mana for me to actually want to try and use, honestly. Any instance. Best card I think I can pick up here, assuming I just only pay attention to green and white, really. Best card I could probably just go grab is a 3rd Source to Plowshares, just more removal for me. Destroy an artifact or enchantment also can just come in handy. This could also totally come in handy as well. I'll pick up 2. And if I do that quest and succeed, I can get a Source of Plowshares that way. Or any other instant I so choose. I didn't really have to look for too long. I didn't have to look around for long. But this hand, okay, we can play this one. So let's hope this guy is on a bunch of like 1 toughness creatures, because if so, Serrated Arrows is just gonna wreck him. Black Knight. Okay, that's just like a really bad mana rock, isn't it? Yeah, pretty inefficient mana rock. Okay. Might have my work cut out for me here. Tap target artifact. Oh, Sarah Angel I can now play. So if this gets to stick around, that can contend, especially if I'm weakening the vampires with Serrated Arrows. No, we're not attacking. I'll play another Sarah Angel. I'll just tap this in response. Might as well use it. A second Sanger Vampire. I'll just not attack this turn. White enchantments and white spells. White spells cost 3 more to cast. Activated abilities of white enchantments cost 3 more to activate. That's it. Certainly could be a lot worse. Could certainly be a hell of a lot worse, let's be real. Oh, okay, no blocks, I don't mind at all. Another Relic Barrier? Is that all you can do, is just tap down my stuff? Is that all you can do, really? Yep, safe to say this is never gonna be on tapping. This is never gonna get to do anything anymore, safe to say. So these will definitely attack. Just 1 block. Alright, Dirkwood Boars, pass. Can't believe I'm still playing this. Old-ass card from, I think, Legends. Yeah, back in the day when they actually used to put Bible quotes on Magic cards for flavor text. Okay. Just give me the cards. And a third Swords to Plowshares. Third copy of the Swords to Plowshares right there. How many creatures am I running? I don't really want to dip below 15. I don't want to dip any lower than that. How many lands am I running? I don't want to go below 16 lands. I don't want to go any... I'm not going any lower than 16. Maybe we'll just cut a land because at least I have 2 wild growths in here. $15 lands and 2, like, 1 mana enchantments that can just basically produce an extra mana anyways. It's almost like playing 17 lands. Yeah, 15 lands and then these 2 cards. I only need 1 land on the battlefield in the first place to even play them. Oh, if I want to just also do, like, more quote-unquote ramp. Just play, like, cheap spells that, like, produce mana to get to my bigger, like, win conditions faster. I don't know, maybe getting more copies of Finhorn or Llanowar Elves or Birds of Paradise would be nice. Two extra life in the next duel, and I didn't even have to, like... He just gave it to me for free. Oh, is that a Hypnotic Spectre for sale? I mean, if I play black... If I ever do switch to playing black, I'd be happy I'd pick that up. Something I could potentially just bring in to deal with... Yeah, specifically red decks and only red decks. Whenever a red creature or spell deals damage, Justice deals that same amount of damage to that creature's or spell's controller. Oh, White Amulet for just very short... I gotta do a very short walk. Thieves take half your amulets. And I gotta ring 'em a roof. I would have rather just kept the amulets at that point. I would rather still have the amulets, let's be real. I don't know, I don't feel like giving my opponent extra draws, so I'll sell the Howling Mine. I don't really want to do my opponent any favors, personally. I don't know, that costs too much mana for me to want to bother. That's, yeah, more mana than I, like, want to spend just to, like, get one card from outside the game. But yeah, it could be anything in my personal collection, but still. I don't want to, like, spend 10 mana, even if it is across 2 turns, just for, like, one card outside the game. I mean, like, what do you think I am? What do you think we're trying to do here? I mean, what do you take me for, exactly? Also... Oh, this is the Dungeons of Gra's Keep. Oh, this is the dungeon where I can't have any artifacts. I guess maybe except for that one. I guess maybe they'll give me that one, though, right? Okay, I get to keep... okay, so I do get to actually at least have this one. Speaking of serrated arrows, I'm just gonna get rid of the 1/1 flyer here. I'll play a Gorilla Pack and pass the turn. I still can't believe I'm running Gorilla Pack. I mean, if the opponent plays forests, I mean, you're definitely gonna be playing forests. You're gonna be playing forests for sure if you're trying to run this. So yeah, it just works out just fine, actually. I'll play a giant turtle, I guess, and then pass. Force on the battlefield, sure. Really hoping we can just get this over with quickly. Okay, can't pay life to draw extra cards anymore off Sylvan Library here. Aspect of Wolf. Okay, so we still have a 3/4 on the way. Now it's a 2/3. Okay, this is perfect. 6 damage exactly. And we just got Mox Ruby. Off-color Mox, I'll still take it. Chub Toad in the next duel. Woo! Is that... Oh, it's more treasure back there. Nice. Alright, I'll trade that Chub Toad in for some more starting life. Now I gotta deal with a Forest Dragon. I'm guessing this basic land replaced one of the artifacts I'm supposedly not allowed to play. Hopefully I find a forest and soon. Plains. Well, let's at least hit for 2 with the factory. Can't do much else right now. Okay. How many wild growths are you... Holy crap. How many wild growths are you playing? On one land. Nice. Become assembly worker. I'll play Thinhorn Elves and pass. Okay, now I gotta deal with a Crawworm. Gave him 6 life, but his Crawworm is gone. Play Grizzly Bears. Giant Turtle, Knapsask. Oh, okay. I think, yeah, this turtle's gonna slow me down. Well, there goes my one creature that could fly over his turtle, and now I got a cockatrice on the way. Forest. Now I think I have too much land and not enough spells to actually win the game with. Forest again. I think we have all just about, like, run out of spells. Wild Growth. I think we're just, like, running out entirely of things to play. I was so close to getting more treasure, but... yeah, not if I literally can't play the game anymore. Dirkwood Boars. Okay, I can actually cast something. But I still have a flying creature to worry about. Among other things. I don't know, I think I have to just get in there for whatever damage I can. Block the giant turtle. Another giant turtle. Wrath of God. Alright, let's see who draws another creature first. It's probably gonna be him. Okay, maybe not. Desert Twister, destroy my mountain. That is hilarious. Gorilla Pack. Go! Giant Turtle. Numero Tres, I think. Attack for 3 with Gorilla Pack. Come on. Come on, draw land. Come on, draw land. got it! Gorilla Pack! Gorilla Pack! Attack for 3! I got it! That was a fucking nail-biter of a duel! That Gorilla Pack just won me a Black Lotus! Oh, that was insane. That was like edge of your seat, like Magic the Gathering right there. That was the most intense game I think I did in this little series so far. We were both in top deck mode, and then I just go and pull a Gorilla Pack. And then I go and win the game with that. That was crazy. Gorilla Pack is gonna win me, of all the cards to win me Black Lotus. I never would have expected to be this, like, random card I've never heard of until now. Okay, there's another disenchant. I guess I don't have to spend, like, my precious amulets on those anymore. Oh, wow. That was a game. Mana Link, okay. So I gotta go, yeah. Not far at all. I just want to go get the Mana Link. I mean, if we ever go and play against a bunch of black decks, I'd be happy I picked up, I don't know, another copy of Angry Mob. Alright, wager a piece of removal for another piece of removal. I just want to get the Mana Link. 17 points of starting life. Alright, I guess make that 19 for the next duel. I mean, yeah, I got Black Lotus. You better believe I'm gonna save my game after that. I'd say, do I put it in the deck? Hells yeah. But if I do that, now I run the risk of potentially losing it in an ante. But yeah, if I do that, now we risk losing it to the ante rule. But if I'm just playing like Sarah Angel like turn 2, I'm probably not losing most likely. Probably wouldn't be losing the game anyways if we're dropping this on the second turn. Or maybe this on the first turn. Because yeah, play a forest, Black Lotus for 3 of mana of any kind, and then you're at 4 mana, earn on the Jin turn 1. Yeah, good luck. Also, anything good in here? I think this guy is banding. Okay, we got a web. That's a rare card? Really? Also, where is Perinian Steading? Yeah, I'm gonna have to just burn a white amulet to get there. Ooh, nice. So it's a Vampire Lord, so it's a guy playing black. White amulet for any creatures. I really do just want to go grab another order of Lightbur. For one white amulet, you say? I thought he was going to charge me, like, 2 or something for that. What about Order of the White Shield? That's going to charge me 2. Well, let's take... Yeah, they're functionally identical, but this one's cheaper, so I'm going with the cheaper creature, obviously. So we're dueling against the mono black deck, so I think it's finally time to try out the Angry Mobs. And our second copy of the Order of Lightbur. Alright, Giant Turtle, Gorilla Pack. Okay, that's gonna come out. Alright, a second copy of this, and 2 Angry Mobs. Let's see how this goes. Alright, lay it on me. We're gonna keep this hand. Alright, so let's do Forest, Finhorn Elves, pass. It's looking like I'm gonna be the one just playing all his creatures. First things first. Okay, that is something I definitely want to get rid of, that Black Knight. I guess at the very least we can just weaken it. Alright, I'll cast an Order of Lightburn. We'll spend a second arrowhead counter from serrated arrows to kill that Black Knight. Attack for 3. Pass. Guardian Beast? Can't enchant this, it has indestructible, and I can't gain control of it. Or just get rid of it outright. Attack for 5. Yeah, we're currently in the driver's seat here. Okay. A second Guardian Beast. I can deal with that. I'll just shrink it down with the last arrowhead counter that had. Nice. Good job, Chubtoad. Interesting. Dwarf vampire? I didn't know they even had such a thing. A dwarf vampire, just when you thought you've seen it all. And it's only a 2/2. Let's play the angry mob. They're not even gonna need to do anything, actually. I'm just gonna win with Order of Lightburn and Chubtoad. Alright, get out of here, Vampire Lord. Yep, nobody likes you. Any creatures. I'm going for it. No, I don't want Camel. Don't think I need to really blow up Snowlands either. Also, I'm not playing something that's gonna make me pay 6 mana, like, every single turn just to keep it on the field. I'm not gonna do that. Yeah, no matter how strong that is, I don't think I want to do that. Target spell or permanent becomes black. I don't think we need that either. That I think we can also just ignore. So if I'm not playing against another, like, black deck, Angry Mob's gonna really underperform. I'll put one more creature back in. Alright, the Acacian Priest it is. Maybe it could just give something +1/+1 using that. So I gotta go beat up an Elementalist. I gotta find one first. I'll pass. Playing for a volcanic island, and I'm only wagering a grizzly bears. Alright, let's do this. We'll give this hand a shot. Sure, I'll take a lightning bolt to the face. Earthquake. Not even gonna wait for me to play more 1 toughness creatures, just gonna do it now. Oh, Stormcrow. really just fall for it every time, I tell you. Okay, so if that dies, it's gonna do 3 damage to something. Alright, my 2-1 knight is gone. Yeah, playing a lot of burn spells here. Lightning bolts, blazing effigies, you name it. But yeah, if I were playing red, it would mainly just be those lightning bolts that I'd be, like, salivating over. I mean, a few copies of Incinerate also would be pretty good once I, for example, I don't know, I'm playing the maximum number of lightning bolts. Assuming I was running red. That's not currently what we're doing, though. Maybe I'll just duel a few more guys, and then I'll just take a break from this for the night. Since they do keep insisting. Grizzly bears pass. Attack for 1. Flying. Sure. I'll just take 2 damage. I'll just attack with everything and see what kind of blocks we get. Okay. Attack with everybody. Sure. Turning my plains into a swamp. Yeah, I guess we're just gonna let that happen. Don't really think you want to use this that much anymore. Don't really think he's gonna want to do Withering Wisps anymore. I'll just finish him off with the giant spider. Okay, free dark ritual. I'm not complaining. Only complaint is I'm not playing black, so I can't really use it at the moment. But if I do just, like, pivot to black, then dark ritual is always very playable. Oh yeah, so we were playing for any creature of my choosing. Which one am I gonna take? I'm gonna try a second copy of the Urn and the Gem. $15 creatures and, you know, overall, like, 15 pretty good ones at that. Except maybe grizzly bears and giant spider are kind of behind the curve. And Dirkwood boars are a little bit behind the curve, though. What is Dreamcoat, even? Also found a card. Creature spell, south? What creature spell? A white one, I assume? Pyrenean Steading. Before I forget what town that is. A white creature spell. I don't know, hopefully it ends up being something that's not actually in my deck. Let's find out. The Wild Aether spell. That was a card from my deck. Do I have another flying creature to just put in its place? I don't know, trying to replace it with another creature that's got some form of evasion. I guess this does fly. I don't know, just wanting to see what else is going on around here, really. If anything interesting. Black Castle. I could give this a try. Yeah, I'm literally, like, right there. I could give this a go. I mean, I'm basically right there now. Black enchantment spell. West. Eloran Bazaar is... oh, that's pretty far west. I'm right next to the Black Castle, though. I just want to go for it. Man, I really do want to go for it. We'll play the angry mobs in here. I guess that'll go. So I have 2 Order of Lightbursts and 2 Angry Mobs to deal with the excess of black creatures we're surely gonna find in that castle. 2 Wrath of God, 3 Swords to Plowshares, 3 Sarah Angels, whatever decent green creatures I so happen to have, 2 Urnam Jin. I do like my odds. I think we'll at least get far into the castle on our first try. I think we have at least a shot at just getting far. I do kind of like my odds. Anyways, yeah, now I have to just get into the castle. We need to just get in now. Well... okay. Every opponent's gonna start with this on their side of the field. Okay, okay. Well, I know what the Vampire Lord is trying to do. But if I get past this guy and this guy, I get pretty deep into the castle. Alright, let's see what the Sedge Beast is doing. Well, that's definitely the last card I want to see up for ante. First duel in the Black Castle. Anteing Black Lotus. I swear, like, the jokes just write themselves. This again, I see. I need to establish a board, and I need to establish one quickly. Everything's got fucking 3 toughness, I tell you. Alright, I'll play a Sarah Angel. I'll lose a land. Well, at least one of his creatures is dead, so I guess. That's good, at least. Pass. But yeah, losing that land was honestly pretty bad. And I'm gonna lose another. Yeah, but losing that land was honestly really bad. Especially the forest with the wild growth. Yeah, now I can't even cast anything. I mean, assuming I even need a Chub Toad, because Sarah Angel's just gonna carry me through the entire game. Okay, at least I'm not gonna lose the Black Lotus unless, I don't know, it gets put into my ante again somehow. Unless that happens twice in a row. Source the Plowshares. In the ante pile. Keep hand. Oh, nice. He's gonna mulligan to 4, so that's good news for me. I'm gonna start off with Savannah and Wild Growth on that Savannah. Black Lotus. Dude, Contract from Below. Okay, he's just gonna get like a 7-card hand. He's just gonna draw a brand new hand. So what if he antes 1 extra card? This just probably puts him so far ahead, it's not even funny. Anyways, is it gonna be my turn? Let's see if he plays another creature. Okay, good thing I held on to this. So now that 5/5 is also dead. Good thing I kept the Wrath of God for that. Yep, that's why I held on to it one more turn. He played another one. He just played another. I'm gonna play Order of Lightbur here. I'm gonna get Mind Twisted. And I'm just gonna get left with the basic land. That might have just gotten me killed. I'm gonna get left with the basic land I don't need. Give it this first strike for sure. Also +1/+0. Declare blockers. We definitely want to block this. Give me... Okay. Actually not terrible. Pass. Okay, he can just go grab anything from his deck now. Demonic Tutor. I hope that's not what he searched for. Okay, let's play a giant spider. Maybe something else I can at least hide behind. Regrowth, Juzam the Jin, then he's gonna put down another one, and then, yeah. Mox Pearl. Earn Hum. I don't think I want to give his 5/5, like, Forest Walk. Now that's something I don't think I want to be doing. That just seems like a really good way to lose the game. I'll just pass. Alright, do we just let him die to his own creatures? I mean... Can't really attack through a guy with protection from black. Order of Lightbearer is doing exactly what it was supposed to do. Alright, he's just gonna kill himself with Mana Burn. That's hilarious. Which of these spells has flying ability? I don't see the Veteran Bodyguard flying. Oh, whatever the hell this is. This doesn't look like something that flies either. But I guess it's in the text box, so I don't see any wings or anything. Is the helmet it's gotta be magic. I mean, it's in the name, Magic the Gathering. There's probably a magic helmet that lets them fly. I don't remember seeing anything else in this list fly, so I was honestly confused for a moment. I wasn't sure. Okay, that's gonna make the next duel go by quickly. At least it should. Oh yeah, I think this is gonna go by very fast. Well, I do need to give something of his Forest Walk. But if I'm attacking for 4 damage on the first turn, it's not like it really matters. Okay, now he doesn't even have any creatures anymore, so the downside on this is entirely irrelevant. Oh, thanks for giving me another free card. I do appreciate it. Not what I came here for, but I'll take some free treasure. That's not what I'm here for, though. I'll just fight the Vampire Lord. We're gonna keep this hand. Oh, so I think I'll do... Finhorn Elves. I'll just make them attack. I'll make this attack. I guess there's not gonna be... Oh, how many copies of Paralyze do you play? So I have to pay 4 to untap the tapped creatures. I don't really think that's happening. I don't think that'll be happening anytime soon. Black Knight could be a problem. I think Black Knight's gonna be a problem. Oh, now I have 2 angry mobs. That is amazing. I'll send the first one in swinging. So he lost 2 creatures and he just took 3 damage. I'll get that Guardian Beast off the field. Howling Mine. Alright, we'll attack with the 2 angry mobs for 10 damage total. And then pass. Okay, just the Relic Barrier. I'm sure. Winter Orb. Oh, hey, there's Black Lotus. Let's just win the game with Angry Mob. Okay, so I'm looking at another Vampire Lord over here. I mean, it's not like if I win... I mean, if I do win the castle, if I beat the final boss in here, I get 3 black cards of my choosing. That's not why I decided to come here, though. I decided to come here because I have, like... I'm already playing, like, 2 creatures with protection from black and 2 more that just get really big just by the opponent simply playing their lands. So it's like... Order of Lightbearer and Angry Mob should give me an advantage in here. I should be getting a nice advantage from, like, pretty much the black hate that some of my white cards have. Okay, I'll take 1 damage. I'll just bite back for 2. Attacked for 0? Really? Phyrexian Warbeast, pass. Urnham de Jin. I'll attack for... That basically didn't accomplish anything. Alright, now this is not gonna untap anymore. Unless I want to pay 4 mana to do that? Unless I got nothing else to play, I don't think it's worth it. Sure. I'll just attack with the Jin here. Anyways, I think I'm still very much ahead here. Especially if the best thing I think he has is Guardian Beast. Let's drop a Sarah Angel. It has Forest Walk, so I know I can't block it. Alright, I'll play Angry Mob again. Finhorn Elves. Yep, Finhorn Elves. And then I'll just shrink this down to a 1/1. This game's not gonna last much longer. I mean, he's certainly trying to just delay the inevitable here. I mean, yeah, this guy's gonna have to just run out of gas eventually. Like, this can't just go on forever. Oh, I had the Angry Mob here. Just hiding underneath the Finhorn Elves. That's gotta be the Greater Lich. So if I beat him, yeah, the Black Castle's gonna get destroyed already if I can beat him. Alright, we're gonna see, like, another one of these, like, Head Honchos decks tonight. This time we're gonna see the Black... We're gonna see the Black Castle's Leaders deck. Yeah, I wanna go first. Okay, I'm a little worried. My hand is like 3 forests and a wild growth, and I have 2 white spells. I'm a little worried. A little nervous here. I'm basically just seeing like all forests. Knight of Stromgald would just anyways die to a Serrated Arrows. I gotta just get 1 more turn now. 3 minus the number of cards in my hand, so... Do I want to, like, have more cards in hand or fewer? I think I want to have, like, more cards in hand and not die to rack. I'm getting that off the field because my white creatures can't really deal with it. Sure. Plains. I'll need another one of those to come in soon. Alright, just hit me for 3. Plains. I think we're in there. Serrated Arrows. Spend another Arrowhead counter to take that off the field. Now I'm gonna play my Knights with protection from black. Attack with Chub Toad. Sure. What are we searching up? Alright, Source of Plowshares is useless here. Order of Lightbur again. This can't block. It won't be getting blocked either, so... Well, there goes all the rest of my hand. Oh, it can just give itself +1/+0. I did not see that. Can't block. I can only attack here. I'm probably gonna not actually get this. A second rack. The second one is what's gonna kill me. Damn, I didn't think it was gonna get, like, potentially that close to winning so soon, and that was my first try, too. But yeah, now that means I'm down a copy of Swords to Plowshares. Yeah, I don't know, I think that Mind Twist just completely and utterly wrecked me. I got kind of, like, wrecked by that Mind Twist. So yeah, the Greater Lich is just, he's running a full-on package of protection from white creatures. He's kind of playing the full package. So, Angry Mob, do I maybe just swap this out for a green creature that can actually hold them off? I mean, Order of Knight of Stromgald, Order of the Ebb on Hand, everything has one. All those two creatures I just mentioned, they have 1 toughness. I think I just maxed out on Serrated Arrows. Okay, I guess not. I guess I'm technically already maxed out unless I get that Tome of Enlightenment or something. Technically already maxed out on Serrated Arrows anyways. I mean, if I would have seen more copies of the arrows, I probably would have been, like... I still could have been dead, but... Could have definitely bought myself some more time if I saw more copies of that. Only saw one of my 3 serrated arrows that whole game. Alright, so my hand is basically just all removal spells. Do I just let him play a bunch of creatures and then just wipe the board? Well, actually, can't really do that yet. I mean, I will. As soon as I draw, like, another land that can produce white, I will do that. Until then, I have to wait. Okay, so it's a 2/2 Miracle Worker. And this just does 2 damage to anything anyways. Black Lotus to go cast what? I want to give this first strike for sure. Grizzly bears. Give this first strike again. Alright, one more combat phase is gonna do it. Andor's Oasis is where again? If I want to do this dungeon. It's up here. Anyways, I know I have something else I need to get done. I forgot that was that the only black enchantment I was carrying? And now I don't have necropotence anymore. That was one of the dungeon treasures too. I just gave away my necropotence. Oh, that hurts. Just gave up a perfectly good necropotence. I'll just leave the deck like this for the time being. Any green card for beating a Merfolk Shaman. One? Oh, okay. Sure, let's just get quizzed in the face and know exactly what to answer. Okay, there's a Merfolk. Change anti-card. Let's just go through with this anyways. Keep. Nothing I really want to play that badly with Black Lotus. Okay, now I think I want to just get Serra Angel into play. Turn 3. So if this Serra Angel doesn't get, like, answered, I'm gonna win this game in no time. These can't give themselves flying right now. Let's just attack again like so. And yeah, that was insanely easy. That was really easy, in fact. Green card of my choice. I'll just take a Birds of Paradise. actually take that out too. 15 land, no, 14 lands. I want to definitely bump this up a little bit. "15 lands, 2 Finhorn Elves, a Birds of Paradise." I think that's acceptable. I'm just gonna sell that Colossus Asardia for 285. I'll sell the Desert Twister. 6 mana is a little bit too much for what it does, if you ask me. I don't know what I'm doing with Dwarven Song. I don't even know what that card is exactly. Do I have any other, like, duels that are, like, half white, half black, or, like, half black, half green? Probably don't. I don't think I do. Doesn't look like it. No, not really. Anyways, I don't really think I'm going to be playing Hypnotic Spectre with just 2 sources of black. Thought it would be funny, but I don't really think that's gonna happen. Imagine just trying to make the one copy of Juzan Dejin actually work. Take out Plains for a Swamp. Imagine trying to make this work. Actually, no, what am I thinking? I think I need, like, more, like, lands that can make multiple colors of mana to actually consider this. Otherwise, I don't know. I think it's gonna be, like, a little bit too much trouble just managing 3 colors. I really just want to put something more exciting than Grizzly Bears in. As you defeat their roaming minions, each guild lord is weakened slightly. There is a lower limit to their power, but you should still not take them lightly. We could just keep farming the weaker enemies, give ourselves a slightly better odds of defeating the guild lords. And I assume that's going to mean they're going to start with less life over time if I just keep beating their minions. Let's save our game. And give it a rest here.